Yes, she's confirmed, but yeah, some email without saying it was canceled somehow, so that was an error.
Okay. Hola, Karen.
Hola, mister, ¿cómo está?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Qué tal?
Qué bueno, estoy bien.
Qué bueno. Hi, Misa. Hi, Alex. Hello, Carl Daniels. Hello, Carl Berry. Hello, Maya. Hello, Eni. Why did the kid bring a ladder to school? Because he wanted to be in high school. Denelson, welcome back to class. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Elijah, good morning. Good morning, Devon. Where do vampires keep their money? in the blood bank. Kiarve, good to see you. Welcome back. Brian, good morning. What do elves learn in school? The alphabet. What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrador. Where do pencils go on vacation? Pennsylvania. Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby? She was a little hoarse. What do cakes and baseball have in common? They both need a batter. What gets wetter the more it dries? A towel. What do you call two bananas? Slippers. Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it wasn't peeling well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a piece of paper close to you, please go get a piece of paper. I want you to write this down. Everyone is writing. I want you to write this down, please. Go get a piece of paper and something to write with. All right, preferably a pencil. All right, everybody's writing this morning. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to start with this, please. Write this down. Everybody is writing this down. Parallel lines, okay? These are two parallel lines, right? And draw these two marks, all right? Even you don't have to draw them in red, okay? Just make sure you put two marks here. One mark on this line, one mark on this line, all right? The marks mean parallel. Write that down, please. The marks mean parallel, okay? Write that down. Okay, next. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, write this down. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then, okay, copy this down, please. Okay. Right, draw these two parallel lines cut by a transversal, all right, and put the numbers in the angles, all right? And then also draw a mark on angle 3 and a mark on angle 6, just like I have there, okay? If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal, right? We did this on Tuesday, but today I want you to write it down, okay? Make sure you write this down. Alternate interior angles are equal. They're interior angles because angles 3 and 6 are between the parallel lines, between the parallel lines. They're on the inside of the parallel lines, okay? So angle 3 is congruent or equal to angle 6. Angle 4 is congruent to angle 5. Okay, alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 4 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles. Angles 3 and 6 are alternate interior angles. Okay, and they are congruent. Write that down. Okay, those of you getting here late, Devon, Joel, please get out a piece of paper and a pencil. We are writing this down. Okay. All right. All right. Here, now write this one down. Draw this. Okay. Right here. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. Okay. So put mark 2 and 7, angle 2 and angle 7. All right. Angle 2 is congruent to angle 7. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 8. Okay. They're exterior angles because they're outside the parallel lines. Outside the parallel lines. Okay. So angle 2 is congruent to angle 7. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 8. These are called alternate exterior angles. Write that down. Okay. Next. Okay. Here, write this down, please. Corresponding angles are congruent. Corresponding angles are congruent. Okay. Angle 1, well, let's just put marks on angles 4 and angle 8. Angles 4 and 8. Angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. Now, don't draw this circle I'm about to draw. Okay. In this set of angles, angle 4 is the bottom right angle. In this set of 4 angles, angle 8 is the bottom right angle. So 4 is the bottom right angle, 8 is the bottom right angle. Okay, Gilder, no problem. No, all right, get out a piece of paper and copy this down, please, Gilder. Okay. All right. So angle 4 is bottom right, angle 8 is bottom right. They're corresponding. Angle 1 is top left. Angle 5 is top left. Those are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal, congruent. Angle 3 is bottom left. Angle 7 is bottom left. They are congruent. They are corresponding. Corresponding angles are congruent. Okay. Angle 2 is top right. Angle 6 is top right. Corresponding angles. They are congruent. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. Angle 2 is congruent to angle 6. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 7. Angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. Write this down. Copy this down, please. Angle 4 is not equal to angle 6. Not equal. These are called consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. Okay. Angle 4 plus angle 6 adds up to 180 degrees. Angle 4 plus angle 6 equals 180. Angle 3 plus angle 5 equals 180. They're called consecutive interior angles. They add up to 180. Copy it down, please. Next. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Hello there, this is Dan Weiss. I'm the math teacher. Algebra 2. Good morning. Okay. Angle A is congruent to angle B. Those are called vertical angles. Angles A and B are vertical angles. Angles C and D are vertical angles. Angles C and D are vertical angles. They are congruent. Vertical angles are congruent. Copy this down. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we have adjacent angles, angles that are next to each other, adjacent. Copy this down. Angles A plus angle B equals 180 degrees. Write this down. Angles A and B equal 180 degrees. They are adjacent. Angles C plus angle D are adjacent angles. They add up to 180 degrees. Adjacent angles add up to 180 degrees. Write that down. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's what I want you to do now. Using your notes, okay? You're done writing now, but using your notes, private chat me. What kind of angles are these? Are they alternate interior, alternate exterior, corresponding, consecutive interior, vertical angles, or adjacent angles? Okay, what kind of angles are these? Devon, yes. Hilder, no. Try again. Look at your notes. Karen, no. Carl, yes. Carl Daniels, yes. Yes, Nina, good. Good, Misa. Good, Amaya. All right. These are consecutive interior angles. All right. Consecutive interior angles. Today's assignment, you will need to spell it correctly. You can copy and paste from the problem. All right. Copy and paste consecutive interior angles. You'll need to spell it correctly to get it right. Okay. Next one. All right. In private chat, what kind of angles are these? What kind of angles are these? Put it in the chat. Very good. Devon, good. Carl Daniels, good. Karen, Misa, correct. Amaya, correct. Karen, correct. These are alternate interior angles, alternate interior angles. They are equal. Very good. What kind of angles are these? What kind of angles are these? Put it in the chat, in the private chat. Correct, Devon. Good job. Correct, Karen. Good, Nina. In today's assignment, make sure you type angles, the word angles along with it, okay? Good job, Amaya. Correct. Correct, Carl Daniels. Good job. Make sure it's angles, not just angle, okay? Okay. Next. What kind of angles are these? Put it in the chat. Use your notes. Very good, Amaya. Good, Carl Daniels. That's right, Devon. Very good. Good, Nina. Make sure you write angles when in the assignment today, okay? Good, Karen. Okay. These are alternate exterior angles. Very good. Alternate exterior angles. Okay. If I say A and B in the chat, what kind of angles are A and B? What kind of angles are A? Very good, Devon. Good, Hilder. Make sure in the assignment today you write the word angles too, okay? Good, Karen. Good, Carl. Correct. Okay, these are vertical angles. These are vertical angles. Very good. Okay. What about these two? Okay. I need you to hold on for me a second, please. Okay, these are correct, adjacent angles. These are adjacent angles, okay? Make sure that when today's assignment that you write the word angles, okay? Adjacent angles, all right? Okay. Over here, now using your notes, okay? What is the measure? What is the number? What does this question mark equal? Just give me the number. Don't write degrees, just the number. No, Devon, try again. Look at your notes. Look at your notes. No, Carl Daniels, look at your notes. What does that angle equal? Okay. Very good, Nina. That's correct. No, Misa, try again. No, Carl Berry, try again. That's good, Misa. Good, Karen. Good, Joel. Good, Devon. That's right. Okay. These two angles. No, Carl Berry, you're not even close. These two, what do these two angles add up to, Carl Berry? What do the two angles add up to? Look at your notes. These two angles add up to 180, right? These are consecutive interior angles. The two angles add up to 180, okay? So if the two angles add up to 180, what can you do? You do 180 minus 131. What's 180 minus 131? The answer is 49. On today's assignment, just write the number 49. Okay? All right. Next. In the chat, okay, private chat, what's the measure of the question mark? What is just the number? What is this number going to be right here? That is correct, Devon. Nina, correct? No, Karen, no, Carl Daniels, try again. Look at your notes. Good, Joel. No, Maya, try again. Look at your notes. Yes, Misa, good. These are alternate interior angles. They're equal. They're equal. That's right, Karen. If this angle here is 74, then this is 74. In today's assignment, you will just put the number like 74, okay? Okay. What's the number here? What is the measure of this angle here? Correct, Nina. Come on, in the chat, let's go, everybody. Devon, no. Check your notes, Devon. What do you know about these two angles? What kind of angles are these? Misa, what are you smoking and can I have some? Hilder, good. Devon, what are you smoking? Can I have some? Karen, good. What do you know about these two angles? What kind of angles are these two angles? Good, Misa. This is bottom left. This is bottom left. There you go, Devon. Thank you. That's it, Misa. These are corresponding angles. Good, Maya. They are equal. The answer is 106. Okay, 106. What is the measure of this angle? No, Carl Daniels, try again. Good, Nina. Good, Joel. Good, Karen. Good, Devon. Good, Carl Daniels. That's right. Okay. These are, yes, Zakiah, good. These two angles are consecutive interior. They add up to 180. So you do 180 minus 111, and that gives you 69. Okay.
Wait, what angles are these?
What?
What angles is it?
These are consecutive interior angles. They add up to 180. Remember this here? Whoops. Remember this here, Carl? Consecutive interior, angles 4 and angle 6 add up to 180, right? Okay. Okay. Now, here we're going to solve for x, all right? You see we have consecutive interior angles here, which means they add up to 180. So what do? Do this. You write 87 plus x, and then plus 100 equals 180, because the two angles add up to 180. So this plus this equals 180. Okay? So x plus, I'm going to add the 87 plus 100 and get 187 equals 180. Minus 187 from both sides. Okay. So your answer is x equals -7. It's possible to get a negative answer for x, all right? You will not have any negative answers in today's assignment, okay? But today, you would just write the number. Do not write x equals, okay? Here, these two angles are alternate interior angles. They are congruent. These two angles are congruent. They're equal. If they're equal, you set them equal. 28x plus 2 equals 114. Okay? What do I do to both sides? -2. (28x) equals 112. Divide 28. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, that's 4. Yes. Okay. X equals 4. In today's assignment, you will just type 4. Do not put X equals. Very good, Carl Daniels. Okay. Can I have a thumbs up if you understand what I just did there? Can I have a thumbs up if you understand what I did there, please? Thank you, Misa, Carl, Nina, Joel, Karen, Devon, Nina, Hilder, Amaya, Eni, Carl Berry. Good. Okay. Next. Okay. Okay. These two angles are consecutive interior. They add up to 180. This plus this equals 180. Okay. Hold on 1 second, please. Thank you very much. Okay. You too. Okay. So I'm going to write 13x plus 6 plus 9x minus 2 equals 180. Okay. Do you see these two angles add up to 180? Do you see why I put that plus there? Can I have a thumbs up if you understand why I did plus in this problem? Thank you, Carl Daniels, Nina, Devon, thank you, Misa, thank you, Hilder, thank you. Okay, Carl Berry, thank you, Amaya, thank you. Brian, thank you, very good. Amaya, thank you, okay. Okay, so, right, you're going to solve for X from here, okay? Next problem. Hey, what does that mean right there? That is a 90-degree angle, right? These two angles are adjacent angles, right? Adjacent angles add up to 180, right? So 10x plus 10 plus 90, right? Because this is a 90-degree angle, right? 10x plus 10 plus 90 equals 180. Okay? You understand why I did plus 90 there? Can I have a thumbs up if you understand why I did plus 90 there? Thank you, Carl Daniels, Joel, Nina, Devon, Amaya, thank you. Misa, Carl Berry, thank you. All right, very good, very good. Okay. All right, and you solve for X, okay? Over here, these two angles are congruent. You set them equal to each other, okay? -6 plus 17x equals 130. They're equal. They're alternate interior angles, right? Over here, they add up to 180. These are consecutive interior. What do? You do 15x minus 2 plus 122 equals 180. Solve for x, okay? Over here, these two angles add up to 180. What do? You do 28x plus 3 plus 16x plus 1 equals 180. Please stop me if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Over here, these two angles are vertical angles. Vertical angles are equal. Use your notes to check. What do? Set them equal. 1 plus 7x equals 50. Solve for x. Okay. Oh, look, you have another 90-degree angle here, right? These two angles are adjacent. They add up to 180. What do? 10x plus 90 equals 180. Solve for x. These two angles add up to 180. You do x plus 114 plus 75 equals 180. Solve for x. And all of your answers today, when you solve for x, just write the number. Don't write x equals. Over here, these two angles are equal. They're corresponding angles. What do? You write 12x plus 5 equals negative 5 plus 13x. They're equal. Over here, they add up to 180, right? 15x plus 5 plus 10x equals 180. Can I have another thumbs up if you're clear on what's going on here? Thank you, Nina. Lisa, thank you. Devon, Amaya, thank you. Denelson, thank you. Zakaya, thank you. Okay, so here's what's going to happen now. All right. Okay, please right now click on the form that's in the chat. Click on the form that I just put in the chat and start and do. You must do this assignment. You have to complete this assignment before I will excuse you today. All right. If you leave before you're done with this assignment, I'm going to mark you absent. Okay. If there's something you don't know how to do, say something. I'm going to sit here with you while you do this. Okay. Most of the assignment is very, very fast. It's just alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, or what's the angle? 86 degrees, 34 degrees, 117 degrees. Okay. But you won't write degrees. Just write the number. Okay. And then you have a few solve for x problems. I didn't make any solve for x problems very long today, so this shouldn't take you terribly long. Okay. All right. Alex, did you understand the first part when I had you write the notes? Did you understand the notes or no? Okay. Alex, if I say these are parallel lines, do you know what I mean by parallel lines? Yes or no? Oops. Okay. So you wrote this part down, and if you see these two red marks or these two marks, that means parallel lines. Okay. All right. Now, I asked you to write this down. Okay. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, okay? This here is called a transversal. Why is it a big funky name, transversal? I don't know. But this is called a transversal, okay? If two parallel lines, you see that this line and this line, those are parallel, right? Okay. So let me ask you a question. Well, first of all, Alex, do you understand all of the English that I'm speaking? English might be your second language, and I can talk to you some in Spanish if you would prefer. Are you okay with the English that I'm speaking? I need a yes or a no, Alex. Okay, good. All right. So let me ask you this question. All right. Here, you see angle 3 and you see angle 6. Okay. Are they on the same side of the yellow line, or are they on alternate sides of the yellow line? Which is it? I'm going to wait for your response. Alternate. Are they on the interior of the two parallel lines, or are they on the exterior of the two parallel lines? I'm going to wait for your response. Very good. That's why we call them alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. Okay. Hold on, Alex. I'm getting a question about numbers 5 and 6. All right. Okay. So number 5, Karen, is that alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles, consecutive interior angles, vertical angles, or adjacent angles. You can copy and paste the answer if you want. Okay.
Okay, yes, I have a question for
Yeah.
the number 4.
Number 4.
Yes.
Okay. Which one is that? What kind of angles are those? What kind of angles are X and Y? They're next to each other, aren't they? Right? Karen? Karen,
Yes.
I highlighted it. You see?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. Okay. Number 13. Hold on, Alex. Okay. Devon, are those two angles equal or do they add up to 180? Right. So 1 plus 17x plus 60 equals 180. Solve for x. Okay. 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 So Alex, do you understand that angle 3 equals angle 6 and angle 4 equals angle 5? I'm going to wait for your response. Okay, good. So here, angle 2 equals angle 7, angle 1 equals angle 8. Do you understand that? These are called alternate exterior angles. I'm going to wait for your response. Okay. So now, over here, do you understand that angle 4 equals angle 8? Angle 2 equals angle 6. Angle 1 equals angle 5. Angle 3 equals angle 7. They're called corresponding angles. Do you understand that? Okay. These are called consecutive interior angles. Angle 4 plus angle 6 equals 180. Angle 3 plus angle 5 equals 180. Do you understand that? Okay. Angles 4 plus 6 add up to 180 degrees. Do you understand what I'm saying? Angles 3 plus angle 5 add up to 180 degrees. Do you understand that? Okay. These are called vertical angles. Angle A equals angle B. Angle C equals angle D. You understand that? Okay. These are called adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Okay. Hold on one second, Alex. Devon, are these two angles equal or do they add up to 180? Okay. No, they don't add up to 180. They're corresponding. 128 is top right. 32 is top right. They're equal. 32x equals 128. All right. Alex, do you understand adjacent angles? They are next to each other. They add up to 180. A plus B equals 180. C plus D equals 180. Okay. All right. So now, here's what your job is going to be. Your job today is to click on that link. And now, using your notes, in fact, Alex, did you write all that? Did you write all those those examples down that I asked you to write down? Okay. So now using your notes, all you have to do is say, which is this? All right. You have to spell it correctly. Unfortunately, in this thing here, if you don't spell it perfectly, then it gives you the wrong answer. So like here, I would highlight the correct answer and do copy and then paste. Okay. So what kind of angles are X and Y? I want you to either type it or copy and paste which one it is. Number 2, same thing. What kind of angles are X and Y? 3, what kind of angles are X and Y? 4, what kind of angles are X and Y? 5, what kind of angles are X and Y? 6, what kind of angles are X and Y? In 7, all right, these two angles add up to 180. So what do? You're going to do 180 minus 113. And whatever that number is, you click on here and type that number, just the number, in your answer. Alex, do you understand what I want you to do? Okay, go for it. All right. Devon, all right. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. You're welcome, Alex. Just so we're clear, if you leave and you haven't finished, all right, I'm going to mark you absent today. Okay, please complete this assignment. I'm going to check the assignment, and anyone who's not done gets marked absent today. Okay. Alex, are these two angles equal or do they add up to 180? They add up to 180, that's correct. So you will write 1 plus 17x plus 60 equals 180 and solve for x. Does that answer your question? Carl Daniels. Right, yes, Alex, because they add up to 180. So yes, plus 60, right, equals 180. Okay, Carl Daniels, you're good to go. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.
Mr. Weiss,
Yes, Hilder.
I got the first one wrong just because I did not put an S at the end.
All right, okay. I will check that, okay? But hopefully you did the rest of them with the S.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, you're free to go. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.
Thank you, you too.
Okay. Yes, Amaya. Amaya, Those are adjacent, right? Those are adjacent angles. Are they equal or do they add up to 180? I'm going to wait for your response, Amaya. Correct. So you're going to write 95 plus 5 plus 8x equals 180. You won't have any decimal answers, Karen. So what you probably did was set something equal that should have added up to 180, or you just set it up to add up to 180 instead of setting them equal. So check your notes.
Mr. Weiss,
Yes.
we could redo this, right?
Yes. Did you want me to reset yours?
You want me to do it right now?
No. What do you mean? I could reset, like if you submitted already, I can reset it if you want.
Yeah, can you reset it?
Yeah.
You want me to do it right now?
Yeah, because, you know, technically we still have 20 minutes left, so I think yes. So, yes, Lisa. Lisa, are these angles equal or do they add up to 180? Correct. So you're going to write 13x minus 4 plus 80 equals 180. Solve for x. Does that answer your question? Okay. I will be right back. Yeah. Yes, Denelson.
I'm done, Mr. Weiss.
Okay. Sorry, who said that?
Me.
Joel. Okay, hold on a second. Hang on. Joel, are you happy with that score that you have? It's not a very good score.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete it so you can redo it. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. Here's what I want to say. You're asking me if I want you to redo it now or later. All right. If I don't make you do it, I had 35 Fs last quarter. You know why I had 35 Fs? Because at this time of the class, people would log out, they figure they'll do their assignment later, and then they never did it. And this happened all quarter long. So I don't want to say to you, okay, you can go and do it later, because you won't. All right. I don't trust anybody. I don't think anybody will get it done later. So I think you should do it now. But, I can't force you to do anything now. But I'm not going to, I won't mark you absent since you already submitted one full attempt. But you need to complete it, and you should get better than a failing score in order to be acceptable. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, Elijah, you're good to go. Have a good day. Say no to drugs.
So can I redo it or?
Yeah, not only, I just reset it, so you can redo it. Yeah, I want you to redo it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it now.
Okay, good, thank you.
I redid it.
Are you happy with your score now?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.
Is it
Good
a good
job.
score?
80 is pretty good.
Okay. Have a nice
All
week.
right. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. Misa. Okay. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs. Thanks. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the meeting. If you want a reset on your score, just email me and I will reset your assignment. Okay. And you can redo it. The expectation, though, is that you will finish this before you go on to other things. Okay? I will check to see who finished this morning. Have a good weekend. Say no to drugs.